So since Rise of the Titans is coming out in a week, I figured I'd just do a review for Trollhunters since I have actually finished watching it yesterday or 2 days ago. Depends really. And this horrible lighting. Where's my hat? I'm gonna put my hat back on. It's way too bright. You can barely see my face. Is that good enough? Yeah, that's good enough. But yeah. And actually, I was supposed to make this review last year. And I don't know why. I don't know why I haven't had the chance to make this review. Because literally, no joke, this was supposed to happen. Last year, I was supposed to make 3 reviews for Trollhunters, 3 Below, and Wizards. But I literally said I'm going to do it. October, November. But it never happened. It never happened. But it's about damn time that I make a review for one of my most favorite series on Netflix. But yeah, this is my series review for Trollhunters, Tales of Arcadia. I would pretty much spoil the entire thing, but maybe I could do a live stream. I could try, and once I get monetized, might as well do a live stream for where we talk spoilers on season 1, 2, and 3. And I could probably chat with you guys. Depends really. If this video gets maybe 15 or 20 likes, yeah, I'll do a live stream of that. But let me just get down to my thoughts on this. So, I was about to explain how I ended up watching this in the first place, but I'm probably gonna save that for a video, which will be titled "My Experience with the Tales of Tales of Arcadia saga." With the Tales of Arcadia saga, yeah, that will be the title of the video. Since I'm gonna be pretty much explaining how I watched Trollhunters to pretty much Rise of the Titans, similar to how I watched the MonsterVerse. My experience with the MCU. Just you get what I mean. You get what I mean. But man, did I? Where do I even start? Like this, I finished watching this series 3 years ago, actually, and oh man, just finishing it just made me so sad, and I'm just like, oh man, I'm finished. I don't know what to feel. That was probably the first time I had felt like I had finished watching something I love so much. I probably had that feeling before I had finished watching a series, which was Trollhunters, but I don't know. I'm just gonna say that the first time I felt something like I finished something that I watched was probably Trollhunters. I'm just gonna have that for now until I remember what was it the first time I felt like finishing something that I love so much. Whether it was a series or a movie, saga, trilogy, depends. It depends, really. It depends. But yeah, now I gotta say, the first ever episode I had watched was pretty much okay, I forgot the title of it, but it was season 1, episode 13, for when the Trollhunters pretty much put it into Bular and the Changelings, try it from them freeing Gunmar and stuff. And that was one of my most favorite episodes. And how did I watch that? I watched it on YouTube. Yeah, how did I watch it on YouTube? Now I had heard about this, and I'm like, oh yay, Netflix. Do I have Netflix? Now I don't know if I had subscription for Netflix or if my Nana had subscription around 2016, but if I did, then what the heck was I doing? How have I not had the chance to watch this? Now, let's just say I've watched this pretty much between December and January. December 2016 and December 2017. But I do remember clearly that I watched the entire season of season 1 at my Nana's house in the living room, and in that ending of season 1, I'm like, what? No! Why did he go there? What? Why? No! Are you serious? Oh, come on! So, maybe I have actually watched episode 13 of season 1 around Christmas. No, around December 20. Actually, when did season 1 come out? Hang on, when did No, I spelled that wrong. Hunters came December 23rd, 2016. Dang! That's when it came out? Well, I'm very confused now. I doubt I've watched it around December 2017, because that's when I watched season 2 at my dad's place, but let's just say I've watched it between December and January of 2016 and 17. So, but I do remember like watching the entire season around December. So, but yeah, my reaction to the end of the season season finale, like, oh man, I don't know, I don't know how I felt. Like, I was pretty much desperate for a second season, and thank freaking God that a second season did happen. And how did I watch that now? This is around when I was heading to Dad's for Christmas 2017, and I remember one of my teachers in middle school was putting on something for everyone to watch, and I noticed something on the Netflix page, and like, oh, season 1 Trollhunters is out. Oh my God, I completely forgot about this. Oh my God, oh my God. And I'm like, oh, I need to watch it. I need to watch it. How do I watch it? So I pretty much am just watching a couple of episodes before I head there, and then I finish it at my dad's house, and I actually finished it in my dad's room, which was in a freaking RV. Yeah, we lived in an RV around Christmas 2017, but right now where I'm living in his house, so yeah, well, let's not get down there. Let's just talk about. I'm talking about Trollhunters, which was which is one of my most favorite series on Netflix. Like, one of them. Okay, let me just name probably like 3 Netflix series I love the most: Tales of Arcadia, Stranger Things, and what's number 3? What's number 3? Do I even have number 3? Oh my God, there's a lot I love watching on Netflix, but one of my most favorite series on Netflix is the Tales of Arcadia trilogy. Well, no longer trilogy, it's now a saga if you count Rise of the Titans. But yeah, and with that ending, like, with that season finale ending of season 2, I mean, I'm like, oh snap, how are they gonna defeat? Like, I was hoping they could defeat Gunmar in season 2, but sadly they kind of lost. I mean, that's pretty much season 2 was like Attack Revenge of the Sith combined with Attack The Empire Strikes Back of Star Wars. Those were like 2 combined stuff, sort of. Well, it mostly had some The Empire Strikes Back where I don't know how to explain that, but for Revenge of the Sith, like, actually this is very hard to explain. It's very hard to explain, but it's something similar with how pretty much Troll Market is now taking over, and yeah, I mean, we all know what happens now. I have been thinking this recently of ranking all episodes, all in 3 seasons. Like, I do separate, like, all ranking episodes for season 1, 2, and 3, and then I rank all episodes from season 1 to 3. Now that's going to be difficult, so it's going to take me a while to make a ranking video, but I will be doing that. Same goes for Three Below and Wizards. But yeah. So yeah, okay. So wait, where was I? Oh yeah. So around that finale, season 2 finale, which I freaking enjoyed a lot. But my most favorite episode was season 2, episode 11. Now, I wouldn't have that as my favorite episodes because I didn't like how everything was going. Like he's having a second chance at life, has not become the Trollhunter at all, and just is now doing things he hadn't got a chance to do because he was pretty much hunting down trolls. But I guess that's what I love about, like, it. Because here's what I loved about season 2, episode 11. It was insane. It was intense. It was one of the craziest episodes I've ever seen. Mostly when it got to the part where they pretty much released Gunmar out of the Darklands. Like, oh my God, everyone was pretty much dead at the time. Everyone was pretty much dead in Arcadia. Like, oh, it was insane, and just it's even heartbreaking seeing Jim trying to, like, he keeps saying, for the glory of Merlin, Daylight's mine, the command, many times when he had the broken amulet. Like, it was one of the most insane episodes I've ever seen, and it's pretty much one of my most favorite episodes of season 2. I almost said season 1, but I'll explain about my most favorite episodes once I do a ranking on all episodes for Trollhunters and stuff. But yeah, so of course, this one did have a cliffhanger as season 1 did, because I thought I was just gonna leave off with Gunmar doing a smiley face like I've won. Well, not yet, but I've taken over Troll Market, and then it ends with Jim coming home with Strickler and Namora, and I'm like, whoa, when did they came back? But the biggest cliffhanger was pretty much Claire being possessed by Morgana. And yeah, I'm like, oh God dang it! Luckily, I didn't have to wait a lot longer. Yeah, season 3 had came down in May 2018, so pretty much, wait, when did Rogue One came out? When did Rogue One? December 16th. Okay, so I thought Trollhunters Season 1 came out when Rogue One: A Star Wars Story came out, but that I was wrong about. But I know Season 2 for Trollhunters. Hang on, when did Season 2 of Trollhunters came out? Oh, come on. This stupid Chromebook is not working with me. Came out. And when did Season 2 came out? December 15, 2017. Yeah, it came out when Star Wars The Last Jedi came out. And then Season 3, it came... Wait. The first 2 episodes of the series premiered on October 8th, 2016 at the New York Comic Con. The first season was released... Wait, what? Wait, were they released on Netflix in October 8th, 2016? Or was it at the Comic-Con thing? I'm very confused about that. But as I was saying, the first season was released worldwide on Netflix on December 23rd, 2016. The second season premiered on December 15th, 2017. And the third and final season premiered on May 25th, 2018. Now, that came out... Season 2 came out on a day when a Star Wars movie came out, which was Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. And then Season 3 came out on another day... it came out on May 25th, 2018, which another Star Wars movie came out that day, which was Solo, a Star Wars story. But yeah, just thought I'd just say that for no reason. But yeah, Season 3. Now, I was looking forward to see Season 3. And now, what are my thoughts on the finale? So, it was one of the most intense and crazy episodes I've ever seen. It was pretty much the big showdown, big finale of the entire series. This is all leading up to this, Trollhunter versus Gunmar and Morgana, I guess. And here's what I had found out. So, hang on. Can I find... Yeah, here it is. Enton... How can I pronounce this name right? Oh, God. How to pronounce... Yeah, how to pronounce... Alright, how do I pronounce his name? Do I just... Oh.
Anton Yelchin.
Alright, so the actor who voices Jim in Trollhunters. Here's something sad I found out about the actor. So, I found out that he... Oh, hey! He's from Star Trek! So yeah, here's a tragic thing I found out about the actor. So he voices Jim Lake Jr., the main character, the protagonist of the entire series of Trollhunters. Now, I found out that, hey, I know him from Star Trek 1 to 3, I mean. And my mom had told me that the actor had passed away when he got hit by a car on Father's Day, which I was... it was sad for me because I thought he was pretty much one of my favorite characters in the Star Trek movie. But what's mostly heartbreaking is that I find out that he voices Jim Lake, who is also one of my favorite characters. I'm just like, oh no! And I pretty much had just figured out why they put this to a beloved Trollhunter or something. They put like a thing where, for example, rest in peace. An actor. They put that by the end of episode 1 and 2, and I'm like, oh no, did someone die? Did someone pass away? I mean, and yeah, it's still heartbreaking, but I have to give he gave an amazing performance as Jim Lake Jr. And now we got a different actor to voice Jim for season 3. I mean, we did heard his normal voice. We did heard the actor's voice only for 2 episodes in season 3. Now, here's what I'm curious about. Was he able... So he pretty much died in June 2016, and the series came out in December 2016. So I figured he had pretty much had to voice Jim Lake Jr. for about almost 3 seasons, and I have a feeling that they started voicing the characters around probably 2015 is my best guess. Like, I mean, it's hard to explain. I don't know how to explain it, but just still, it's very heartbreaking. And just, man, rest in peace. Like, he was freaking awesome as Jim Lake Jr. Just, man, I'm still upset about it. But yeah, now my thoughts on the finale. So, Yeah, I gotta say, it was pretty much heartbreaking finishing one of my most favorite series on Netflix, and yeah, and then pretty much by the let me remember the famous words for the end of the episode. Destiny is a gift. Crap! I forgot. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna find a clip real quick. I thought for sure I remember everything, but clearly I cannot remember the entire damn sentence. All right, I found a video. So yeah, Destiny is a gift. Never forget that fear is but the precursor to valor. That to strive and triumph in the face of fear is what it means to be a hero. Don't think. Become. The series is dedicated to 18. Oh crap! How do I pronounce 18 years? Okay, hold up. Let me just go back to how to pronounce his name.
Anton Yelchin.
Anton Yelchin. Yeah, then when it showed up, I'm like, wait, who passed away? But yeah, then boom, title sequence and then credits and just yeah. I probably wasn't myself that day, but still, I'm now more upset that he just like he gave an amazing performance as Jim's like Junior, and here's just oh man, just rest in peace, man, rest in peace. He shall be known as a legend, like how Paul Walker, Stanley, and freaking Chadwick Boseman are legends. Just rest in peace. And here's one of the best parts about Trollhunters. So some of the villains in here get pretty much redeem themselves. Like Strickler redeems himself, along with Nomura and kind of Angara as well by season 3. I mean, he was mostly a villain, but he does redeem himself for a little bit. But yeah, I like how one of my favorite characters had kind of redeemed themselves, and especially to Steve Pelchuk. Now, I hated his guts from season 1 to 2 until Creep Slayer, because that Creep Slayer episode. So here, I had also found out that there were pretty much 2 episodes that took place at the same time, which were pretty much, I think, are called flashback episodes. If they aren't called flashback episodes, then I'm just going to call them flashback episodes. But what's a flashback episode? Well, it's pretty much the same episode, but with people's different perspective. Like episode 8 is everyone. It's just a normal episode, but then episode 9, which is titled Creep Slayer, it's Steve, and it's pretty much Steve's perspective. Like it's the same episode as episode 8, but different. Someone else's perspective, something like that. But I'm just gonna call them flashback episodes. But still, I'm glad Steve Pelchuk is no longer a jerk. I mean, he's still same Pelchuk, but at least he kind of redeemed himself, because I hated his guts in season 1 and 2, since of course he was kind of a bully. He was pretty much kind of a bully. And Creep Slayer is one of my most favorite episodes of season 2 as well. But yeah, one of my favorite characters had redeemed themselves in the series. So that I did like about. And Merlin, now I like Merlin, but yeah, he can sometimes be a jerk. He can sometimes be a definite jerk. But yeah, anyways, like, where's my review scale? Oh, I'm gonna go get it. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyways, time to go get down to business. All right. So for action, I'm gonna give 80%. Crap, I messed that up. Sorry. So action, I'm gonna give 4 stars, 80%. So the action, it's 8 out of 10. The action's alright. I do like the action though, but what I mostly like Jim's armor, the Trollhunter armor. That's one of my most favorite things that I like. But in comedy, I'm gonna give 3 stars, 60%. I should probably give it a 4 stars, since there's some very funny moments in the series, but it is kind of mostly a serious tone kind of thing. But it's kind of 50-50 with kids show and serious show. But yeah, 3 stars, 60% for comedy. And drama, I'm gonna give 4.5 stars, 70%, because there's some intense moments going on here. Like there's an episode where Jim comes home and he ends up getting an argument with his mom, since he hasn't been home all day. And then again, his mom doesn't know that her own son is out at night hunting bad trolls. But yeah, and for her, I'm going to give 1 star, 20%, since there are some deaths in here and a bit scary moments. Like in the ending of episode 1 of season 3, that jump scare where Morgana's hand just comes out of that music box, it still jump scares me to this day. Like, I try not to get jump scared, but I turn it up and just boom. I should just turn it down. I mean, it just still gets me to this day. And suspense, I'm going to give 5 stars 100% because there were some of my favorite characters that ended up dying, like Vendel, Drawl, and along with Arg, but luckily he gets resurrected in season 2, so thank God for that. But that's one of the things I had to be stuck with season 1. Not only Jim the Darklands, but Arg kind of dead, and I'm like hoping he comes back. But luckily the trailer just spoiled that he pretty much was resurrected. But the suspense is well built because there's like I'm rooting for all our characters to live. Like god dang, it's just stressful. Like oh Jesus, and it's probably gonna get worse with Rise of the Titans because I sense a foreshadowing, a disturbance in the Force. And that is Netflix killing off Blinky. Foreshadowing. I don't even know what foreshadowing means. And I'm going to give the series 5 stars. This was one of the best series I've watched on Netflix. Casual fans, A+. Cinephiles, A. And critically, A+. 10 out of 10. Much better. 100%. 100%. But yeah, this is definitely getting the best TV show award. Because this... I literally could watch this anytime I want, and just I don't know. I probably had watched the series like three or four times. Look, 3 or 4 times. I don't know, but my money is that not money. I'm thinking I had watched Trollhunters 3 or 4 times, or 5th times. I mean, I did finish it recently, to catch up with Rise of the Titans, and right now I'm watching 3 Below. So yeah, do stay tuned for a review of that. Probably around Sunday once I'm finished it, unless Monday. Depends, really. But let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed the series and what are your thoughts on it. And yeah, what are you looking forward to seeing Trollhunters Rise of the Titans? And if you let me know if you want me to make a live stream where I chat with you guys on pretty much spoilers. Like, we talk about what were our favorite moments, what we didn't like about in each season of Trollhunters if this video gets 15 or 20 likes, and I'll think about doing that. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next review, which will definitely be 3 Below Tales of Arcadia. Peace out.